Hello, hello, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I am Cheryl, and this is Your Journey Yoga. It is an honor and a privilege to have you with me today. We are going to spend some time seated today. So our seated stretch is still an awesome way to get our entire body stretched. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoy it. If by chance you do love it and you want to come back, you want to be notified of more videos, please feel free to subscribe. I would love it. Goal of mine is to just reach as many people as possible. So a seated position. Easy pose. Roll those shoulders up and back and let your shoulders slide down and away. If easy pose does not feel super easy for you today, sit up on a pillow, a bolster, a blanket, a block, whatever you need. Let's roll those shoulders one more time. That shoulder roll just great at letting go of tension and tightness. Let's turn the palms of the hands to face the sky. Drape the wrists over the knees. Bring your index finger and thumb to gently touch. Now close your eyes. Check in, crown of the head, reaching towards the sky. We soften the forehead, the eyes, relaxing the jaw, softening those shoulders, letting the back of the hands rest to the top of the knees. We feel tall through that torso, tall through the spine, sit bones connected to the earth, letting go of tension in the hips, and just breathe. As you inhale, open your fingers, spread those palms. Oh, feel that stretch across the palms. And then as you exhale, gently bring your middle finger and thumb to touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. Feel that stretch across the palms. And exhale, gently bring your ring finger and thumb to touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. And exhale, pinky and thumb to touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide, and as you exhale, whatever finger feels natural to you, bring it to your thumb. Close your eyes and breathe. Let's turn the palms of the hands against the shins just below your knees, and we're going to make a big circle with the torso. Does not matter which direction you go to start. We're just going to do 5 rotations, making those rotations as big as you wish. Eyes can be closed or open. You take care of you. 2 more rotations, just checking in what's going on through the hips, through the lower back. On this final rotation, as your tummy and chest come towards the front, we're going to pause momentarily and switch directions. And again, eyes can remain open or closed. You can switch it up. If you want to focus, focus. If you want to be in, focus inward. Making those rotations just as big as you wish, as fast as you want them to be, but I want you to really focus on what you feel. Last 2 rotations, and last one. As your tummy and chest come towards the front, pause, and let's walk the hands forward, releasing. You are welcome to just bend the elbows, stacking the hands. You can stack fists if you like. Just let your upper body be heavy. Really nice stretch in that lower back, middle back. If you've chosen to extend those arms out long, getting through the shoulders. A little release of the weight of that upper body and the head. Big, full, deep breaths. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the right, reaching through those left fingertips, and let your head be heavy. Let's circle that left arm up and over, opening the tummy and chest, reaching towards the side. You can remain up on your hand or come down onto your forearm. Just really press that left sit bone towards the earth. As you exhale, little rotation, turning your tummy down towards your thigh, but don't really sit all the way down. And then roll it back open on your inhale. Turn your gaze to the sky if that feels okay. Exhale, slowly rotate, reaching out through those left fingertips. Inhale, roll it back open. Let's do that one more time, closing tummy and chest down towards your thigh. And then once again, rolling it back open. And we rise, both arms reach to the sky. Exhale, release that left hand down, right arm up and over. And again, you can remain up on your palm. You can come down onto your forearm. Just notice if it feels different on this side. We roll that right shoulder back, gazing towards the sky. And as you exhale, hollowing the tummy and chest, rolling it forward a little bit. And then inhale, opening it back up. Checking in. What do you feel? Making sure there's no pain, there's no discomfort beyond a good stretch. This should feel so good. One more time, close it. And open it back up. And rise. Both arms reach to the sky and release those hands down by your sides. Let's extend that right leg straight out to the side. Left foot stays in nice and tight at a flex of that right foot. Left arm reaches up and over. Take a hold of that left leg. And we reach. Inhaling it up, we turn towards that right leg and hinge it forward. Releasing your hands, relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Inhale it back up. Exhale, releasing that right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale it up, both arms reach to the sky, turn towards that right leg, hinge it forward. Release your hands, relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands through center, and then release the weight of the upper body down. Again, you can bend the elbows, you can stack your hands, you can stack fists, you can extend those arms out long. Just come to where it feels right to you. Keeping both sit bones planted against the earth. Let that upper body just be heavy. Being mindful of that left knee, the lower back, the groin. So there's lots of stuff going on. Be nice. And slowly walk those hands back up. Inhale, reach to the sky, releasing that left hand behind you. Point those right toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Reach it back. Find your breath. And gently release it down. And let's have other leg in front. If you come in and you're like, I was just here, switch your legs. Other leg in front. Inhale, reach to the sky, releasing that right hand down. Left forearm crosses the crown of the head and gently pull your head to the left. So we're just working to open up those hips, to stretch through the neck, the shoulder, a little press of that right palm down. Close your eyes. Releasing that left hand, turning your chin down towards your left collarbone, placing the palm of the left hand to the back of the head and gently pull. Gently releasing that left hand, chin down towards that collarbone. We turn to face front, ear over the shoulder. Pressing that right palm down towards the earth. And then roll the chin back down towards the chest. Let your head be heavy with the chin towards the chest. Roll those shoulders up and back. Let your shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Right arm reaches to the sky. Gently cross the crown of the head and pull to the right. A gentle pull. Relaxing the weight of that right hand, pressing your left palm down towards the ground. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, and breathe. Just noticing what's happening within you, within your breath, letting go of the world around you, and just being present. Releasing that right hand just enough to turn your chin down towards your right collarbone, placing that right hand to the back of the head, and gently pull down, gently, and pressing that left palm down towards the earth. Releasing that right hand down, chin still down towards your chest, pressing both palms down towards the earth. We turn our face back towards front, right ear over that right shoulder, pressing that left palm down. Feel that great stretch down that left side through the neck. Opening up that ear canal. Feels good. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, release your chin down towards your chest. Shoulder roll up and back. And shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, turn to the right, left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can sit, and turn and take your gaze out over that right shoulder. If you like, wrap that right arm around behind you. Can you find that left thigh? Hold on to it if you can find it. Left shoulder presses down and away, space between your ear and the shoulder. Anytime if there is more sensation than a good stretch and it's turned into pain and discomfort beyond a stretch, back off. And then ever so slowly release that rotation. Your eyes are the last to come forward. Hands are going to travel on either side of your hips. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, turn to the left. Right hand to the top of the thigh, left hand behind you. Prop yourself up tall and turn and take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Right shoulder down and away, circling that left arm around behind. Wrap it around. If you can find that right thigh, do so. Hold on to it. Otherwise, just nestle that arm against the back of the body as best you can. And breathe. And a slow, gentle release of that rotation. Eyes the last to come forward. Release your hands and extend left leg out. Right foot along the inside, tucked in tight. Add a flex of that left foot. Inhale, reach to the sky. Left hand takes a hold of that right ankle and we take it up and over. And again, be mindful of the knee, of the hips, of the lower back. And breathe. Inhale, we reach to the sky. Both arms come up. We turn towards that left leg and hinge it forward. Releasing the hands, relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Working to center the upper body just as best you can. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Left hand takes a hold of that right ankle. Right arm up and over. Oh, keeping that left foot flexed. Long stretch to the waist. Through the ribs, through the shoulder, out through the tips of the fingers. Inhale it up. We turn, centering the tummy and chest as best we can on that left leg. Release your hands. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, reach it out. Hinge up nice and tall. One more time. Release that left hand down. Right arm up and over. Inhale, both arms come up, reach to the sky, turn towards that left leg, hinge it forward, work to place the center of the tummy and chest as best you can onto your leg. Body's not meant to be the same on either side. So just keep in mind that your body is made differently. Inhale, reach it out, sit up nice and tall, pull those hands through heart center and walk it out. So as the sides of our bodies are not identical, our movements are not going to be identical. Again, the elbows can be bent. You're welcome to stack your hands or stack fists. You're welcome to extend those arms out long. I just want you to sink in to wherever your body is ready to go. I want you to remember to be kind to your body and not push things beyond where they're ready to go. This is all about creating space, getting rid of inflammation, encouraging movement, not promoting injuries. We're doing our best to keep away from injuries. And slowly walk those hands back up. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up, point those left toes, lift. And open and reach. And gently release it down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, coming to butterfly. Hands down to your ankles. Feet can be out and away from you, or you can pull them in nice and tight. Sit up as tall as you can sit. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Seated cat and cow. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow. Again, inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Really working to promote independent movement of each and every vertebra. Really working to get rid of the kinks in the back and to promote that efficient spinal movement. hollowing and arching. Last cat. And we come back nice and tall. Again, you can pull those heels in or you can have them further away. We're going to hinge it forward, allowing the tummy and chest to hollow, just allowing yourself to fold forward, allowing the head to be heavy, encouraging range of motion, but not forcing anything. Checking in with those hips, the lower back. Now starting at the tailbone, ever so slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's turn and extend those legs out long. Flexing your feet, hands down by your sides, we come to staff pose, working to create a 90-degree bend with our upper body and our lower body. So we have this tendency to kind of hollow, to sit and relax. I want you to engage those core muscles. Sit up nice and tall and proud. We're going to lift left leg just as high as you can get it without leaning back. Activating the core. Those quadriceps, release that left side and lift the right. So you should feel the tops of the legs engage, the hip flexors, and release. Again, realign, sit up tall, left leg lifts, and release. Right leg lifts, and release. Let's do that once more. Left, release, and right. Release. Draw those knees in, rock it back, bring support behind your thighs. Boat pose. Breathe. You don't need the support. Release it. Chest is lifted, belly button's drawn in. Let's close those knees and flex our feet. If you like, lift your shins parallel to the floor. Point your toes. Are those knees still touching? Flex your feet. And point, is that belly button still drawn in? And flex. Again, point and flex. Open those knees, soles of the feet to come together, and we reach those hands through the legs, supporting just above the ankles, lifting the chest, drawing those shoulders back. Breathe. If you like, reach your hands through a little further. Calves are going to be resting on the forearms, palms open to the sky. If you like a little more formal hand posture, we bring the thumb and index finger to touch. Close your eyes. What do you notice? What do you feel? A softness to your breath. A gentle touch of the soles of the feet. We pull those hands back through, extending those legs out long. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. And exhale, hinge it forward, tummy down, chest down, hands. And relax the weight of your head. If the body feels ready for it, extend that right arm out. And then the left, how far can you reach? Walking those fingertips forward, a little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Now circle those arms around behind, back of the hands to the mat, hands on either side of your hips, and just relax the weight of the arms. The weight of the head. Once again, circle those arms down towards your feet. Reach it out. Hinge it all the way back up. Point your toes. Release your hands behind you. Fingertips. Point towards your bottom. Leaning back, lifting the chest. Opening up the chest. Draw those shoulder blades towards one another. And breathe. And gently release. Walk your hands back just a tiny bit. Fingertips still pointing towards your bottom. If you are taking special care of your shoulders today, your neck, I invite you to stay here and just lift that chest again. Feels good. Ready to challenge yourself a little bit more. Press through your heels. Lift your hips. We come up to reverse plank. Breathe. Gazing towards the sky or down towards your belly button, just doing your best not to let that head fall back, and slowly release your bottom back down. Sit up nice and tall, flex your feet, interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the sky, and exhale, hinge it forward. Press those palms forward. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can reach. Relax the weight of the head. Release your hands. Let your palms come to the earth. Bringing the hands back by your hips, back of the hands to the mat, palms to the sky. Relax your arms. Once again, circle those arms down towards your feet. Reach it out. Hinge it all the way back up. Draw that right knee in towards your chest. Pull it in. Sit up tall. Flex your foot. And breathe. Let's cross that right foot up and over the left leg, wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee. Sit up as tall as you can sit. Placing that right hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can. Feel that length, the openness of the chest, and turn and take your gaze out over that right shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, extend that right arm straight back, circle it up and over. And we're going to take that right ankle and we're going to sweep it around behind us. Sit up nice and tall, this beautiful stretch to the front of that right thigh. You can use your hands for support. You can sit up on a block on that left cheek, both cheeks if you will, just to even out that pelvis, and that'll just give you a little release for that left or that right knee if you need to. We're going to slowly open. Toes are turned open. Right hand to that ankle. Left hand to the ankle, and right arm up and over. Breathe. Reaching towards those toes. Just reach as far as you can reach. And breathe. Inhale, we rise, releasing that right hand, once again drawing that right knee back in. We sweep that right foot back around and extend, pulling that left knee in. Sit up nice and tall. Crossing that left foot up and over the right leg, wrapping the right elbow around the knee, pull it in tight. Sit up as tall as you can sit, using that left hand to prop yourself up to sit up even taller, turning and looking out over that left shoulder. Find your breath. Extending left arm back, circle it up and over. We're going to take a hold of that left ankle. We're going to sweep it around, pulling that knee in, ankle just to the outside of your hip. Sit up nice and tall. And again, you're welcome to sit up on that block. I want you to focus on your posture, sitting up tall, using the support of your hands down by your sides if you need to. Just a nice stretch for that knee, a nice stretch for your quadricep, for those hips. If it's not nice, adjust. And we're going to roll that left knee open. Right hand taking a hold of that left knee. Left arm extends to the sky. Flex that right foot. Reach it up and over. Rolling that left shoulder back, gazing towards the sky. So many places to feel this stretch. Where do you feel it? I want it to feel super good. I hope it does. I know this is a challenging place to be. So be kind. Core strong, we rise. Releasing that left knee back in. Sit up tall. And then gently sweep that left leg around. Sit up tall, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. Go ahead and scoot on down towards the top of your mat. Extend those arms out, shoulder height. Soften your feet and take your time to roll it back, one vertebra at a time. Releasing your hands down by your sides. Pull one foot in towards your bottom and then the other. Feet are hip width apart, toes pointing straight ahead. Knees hip width apart. We tuck the pelvis so that the small of the back presses into the mat. And now press through those heels as you lift your hips towards the sky, peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Squeeze those buns at the top. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, work to extend those arms. Feels good to you? Roll those shoulders underneath you. Lift your hips. Squeeze those buns. Breathe. If you like, walk your feet in towards those hands. If you can feel your heels against the back of the hands, you are welcome to take a hold of those ankles. Squeeze your buns and lift those hips. Gently releasing the hands. Walk your feet out and away from you just a smidge, unrolling those shoulders one at a time, and gently one vertebra at a time, bringing the spine back to the mat. As your bottom is the last to touch, pull that right knee in, hands to the shins just below your knee. Breathe. If you are taking special care of your lower back today, keep that left foot in towards your bum. If it feels good to you, extend that left leg out. Let's point and flex that right foot. And then roll the ankle in both directions. Relaxing the foot, releasing that left arm out to a T. We're going to take that right knee up and out towards the armpit. Draw it in just as tightly as you wish, feeling that really nice stretch to the front of that left leg, in through the groin, into that lower back. And gently pull that right knee back in. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping our shoulders against the earth. Turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. Fullest, deepest breaths you can take. Promoting flexibility for your spine. Healthy digestion. Release of tension, tightness, anxiety, worry, negative energies of any kind. Wringing them out of us. Slowly release it back. Extend that right leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that leg and through the hips. Slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Taking care of that lower back, slide that right foot in, knee is bent. Back feels great and you wish for that deeper stretch. Keep that right leg long. Left knee comes in, hands to the shin, just below the knee, and gently pull it in. If you didn't even know that you needed to take care of that lower back, and all of a sudden you get here and you're like, wow, that's more than feels good. Pull the knee in. Maybe it's too much for the hip flexor. Listen to your body. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. Both directions. So it's all about exploring with what you brought your mat to the mat today. Okay, it's not about judging. It's not about criticizing and say, wow, yesterday or last week or whatever it is. It's just to be about today, right here. Softening that foot. Release that right arm out to a T. Left hand's going to guide that knee up and out. So maybe you extend that right leg here. Maybe you let the right knee fold open. Whatever feels good to you. Slowly we draw that left knee back into center. Left arm extends out to a T. Right hand to the outside of the left knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Both shoulders remaining against the mat as we turn and look out over that left arm. What's going on? Is one side tighter than the other? Probably. Can you smile about it, laugh about it? We keep a sense of humor and say, wow, alrighty, it is what it is. We do our best to correct, to improve, to be the best version of ourselves that we possibly can. But always keeping that sense of humor, humility, sense of grace. We roll it back to center. Gazing to the sky, extend that left leg to the sky, little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower your leg down and allow it to come to rest. Let's extend those arms overhead, stacking left hand over the right. Breathe. We're going to lift that right leg and bring it to the right bottom corner of the mat. Left leg to the bottom right corner of your mat. If you want, you can cross at the ankles. You don't have to. You can keep those feet side by side. And then we're going to lift both arms, shoulders, and take the arms up and over to the far upper right corner of your mat. And we want to open that left hip. So it's going to try and close a little bit to lift off of the mat. Breathe. And you can make some fine-tuning adjustments if you need to. We're just working to make a little banana shape, a little crescent shape with our body. Stretching all the way down that left side. Should feel super good. Now, if you're holding tension, if you're squeezing your inner thighs, relax them. If you're squeezing through the chest, through the shoulders, relax it. Let your body find a place. Let your breath guide it to a place where you're not working quite so hard. If you need a little extra time here, take it. As you're ready, come back to center with the arms. Release that left leg back to center. Right leg back to center. And then we shift that left foot down to the bottom left corner of the mat, crossing that right ankle over the left. You don't have to cross them if it doesn't feel great. Now we lift that upper body and we take our whole upper body, shoulders, arms, hands, to that upper left corner of our mat. Now notice what happened through the pelvis. Did that right side lift? Can you feel both cheeks against the earth? Now relax those shoulders. Relax through the inner thighs. Close your eyes. Stretching all the way down the right side. Is this side a little looser than the other? Mine certainly is. That left side was a little tighter. If this side's a little tighter, breathe a little deeper. And just breathe. Slow, steady breaths. And we lift, bringing those hands back to center, shoulders back to center. Lifting that right leg and release it back to center. And then the left. Reaching through the fingertips, lengthening through the toes. Make yourself as long as you possibly can in your big pencil stretch. And then gently relax. Just let your body be heavy against the earth. Pulling those elbows down to shoulder height and allowing the back of the hands to come to the earth. If those back of the hands are kind of hovering, all good, relax. It's just telling you your shoulders and your chest are a little tight. Let your legs just open, feet roll open. Let go of any tension in the glutes, in the hips. Breathe. Now slowly slide those hands down by your sides. We're going to shimmy over to that left side of our mat. Whole body. We're going to open those arms overhead and roll to the other side of the mat. Coming up to Sphinx pose, pulling those hands in, elbows shoulder width apart, palms of the hands. It doesn't have to be pretty, guys, as best you can. Pulling those elbows in, lifting the chest, rolling those shoulders back, just gazing forward. Breathe. We're lifting out of those shoulders. This is a very active pose. So we're not sinking in and just surrendering in. I want you to lift. I want you to feel the length in your neck, the length in your spine. As you press through the forearms and the elbows, this stretch through the belly. Now we're going to press through the palms of the hands, open the elbows and lower ourselves back down. Pull the hands right in by the chest. We're going to have one really big strength move. A zero, ground zero push-up, tucking the toes. Breathe. You can be on your knees or you can just keep those toes tucked. We're going to do our very best to lift the whole body as though it were a solid plank of wood. We rise, slow and steady. All the way up. This is a big ask, and I know that. Release your knees and sit it back to child's pose. Awesome job. However you need to, coming to child's pose. We're going to lift the upper body just slightly, tucking the chin towards the chest, bringing the crown of the head or the forehead, kind of that hairline, if you will, to the mat. So chin to the chest, hairline or crown of the head to the mat. We circle those hands around behind the back, interlacing the fingers, rolling those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. If you like, lift your spine, lift your bum, rock forward to the crown of the head. Breathe, a variation of rabbit pose. And slowly bring it back down. Once again, hands at the small of the back. We're resting on the forehead or that hairline. We roll those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. If you like, lift the spine, lift your bum, rocking towards the crown of the head. And slowly release it down. Release your hands. Extend those arms to child's pose. Lift for the forehead to gently rest. Bringing the palms of the hands to touch, spread your fingers wide, pull the heels of the hands back to the back of the head. And breathe. Find your breath. Slow it down. Checking in, letting go. Heart and mind full of gratitude for these pretty amazing places our body allows us to go, for the gift of movement, the gift of breath, the gift of today. Gently extend those arms, relax your hands. Let's slowly walk the hands back up, coming up onto our bottom. Find a seated position that feels good to you once again. Crisscross those legs again, sit up on that bolster if you like. Close your eyes, turn your palms to the sky. Drip the wrists over the knees, bring your index finger and thumb to touch. As you inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. Does it feel any different? As you exhale, bring your middle finger and thumb to gently touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. As you exhale, ring finger and thumb to gently touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. And as you exhale, pinky and thumb to gently touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. And as you exhale, whatever finger feels natural to you, bring it to your thumb and gently touch. Sitting up nice and tall, eyes are closed, jaw is soft. And those slow, steady breaths, drawing in fresh new oxygen, positive energy, all that is going to serve us well today. Those exhales clearing away any last little bit of negativity, doubt, worry, let it all go. Anything that's not going to serve you well today. We cleanse the mind, we cleanse the body and the spirit. We offer ourselves an opportunity to have an amazing day, to celebrate all that is right, to celebrate the little things in life that make such a big difference. We set in motion sharing positive energy wherever we can today. Let's gently pull the hands to heart center, a gentle tuck of your chin down towards your chest, and just a moment of quiet gratitude. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this felt great. I hope you feel great, and I hope you have an amazing day. Gently lift your face, open those beautiful eyes, and a huge heartfelt thank you, honestly. It's always an honor and a privilege to be a part of your day. Thank you for choosing to be part of mine and inviting me into your world. Take care of yourself. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.